guess we're going to take a little stroll around Niagara Falls Boulevard area. It's going to be busy. You avoid a lot of cars, but we'll just mosey around here for a little bit. Looks like it could rain at any moment, so I think I'm going to stick close to home base. Got some nice blue sky coming in with the some real black clouds and some real blue sky sort of day. It's one of the busiest areas as far as traffic goes. Probably in the entire Buffalo area. Sheridan Drive and Niagara Falls Boulevard intersection. Cross at your own risk. Had a couple close calls here. Way to do it. Get out to that middle island when you can. There. Kind of like playing Frogger. That next wall of traffic. There we go. Seems like the liquor stores are always really extra busy. Seems like people head straight from church to the liquor store around here. Area to my right used to be a really nice plaza. You know, I used to have like Hallmark in there and discount stores. Now it looks like been years for redevelopment here. It's been stalling. Great little place to ride your bike around. For now, anyway. They're going to redevelop this into some sort of cross between retail and living, like apartment complex type accommodations. Of course, Whole Foods always busy. something going on. They're selling plants. It's like, yep. Finally at the end of our frost warning season. I think it's official now. This is a new store here. I don't know what. I've never been in there yet. Gotta get in there and see what that's all about. I think for sure they did a nice job repaving the parking lot. It's nice and smooth. Got some pretty good puddles out here from, we had some pretty good rain there last night. I think what I'll do here is I'll head back towards the boulevard. Oh, somebody's arguing about something. Come on, just got out of church. Uh-oh, oncoming traffic. Oh, I still got the go sign here. There's a bump. Oh. Just got done putting a whole bunch of new sidewalk in, and they're just not finished with the curbs yet. About this area, there's a lot of parking lots. It's really good for riding around, especially after 6 o'clock on Sunday when all the stores close up. It's a little over 60 degrees. There's a little bit of a nip in the air because of that wind. It's coming out of the north. As long as the sun stays out. Just enough to warm you back up from time to time. DJs keeping this plaza alive. Happy Mother's Day for everybody out there who's a mother. time, we'd be out at my mother's house in Alden. God rest her soul. We'd be out there. We'd have our annual Mother's Day croquet game. Any of you who don't know what croquet is, look it up. It's not a violent sport. Well, it can be. There are mallets. Ours were always mostly peaceful. This guy's doing here. This is the old Boulevard Mall here area. They haven't paved this parking lot since it's gotta be a decade now, so get ready for some bumps. Oh, that guy, he almost lost his car in that pothole. Holy cow. Like a lake. Never know what you're going to see when it's live, right? Go back into this car sunk into the pothole. It's the thing, when it rains you can't tell. You can't tell one that's shallow from one that's, you know, right up to the bottom of your car. Yep, another dying mall, but they're gonna jolt this thing back to life too, apparently. I think they just kicked all the people, some sort of apartment style. Look at all this parking lot. You gotta figure, you gotta be able to do something more than just pave this. A lot of empty parking lot. Boy, I tell you what, this used to be a busy mall. Be able to find a parking spot around Christmas. Now there's nothing but space here. Another bump. It's not too bad. Followed by an angry seagull. You can hear that. Just on a side note, I've been having a heck of a time with my internet service from Spectrum on about dinner time, so I called them every single time. They send a guy out, and oh, it's, you know, he comes out and it's fine when he comes out. So they just say, well, we fixed it, but they didn't. So I've got another guy coming out Monday. As he says, around between 6 and 7 when they think it will be out. They did find problems with it in the main office. Verified that it's really unacceptable. Bottom line is I gotta switch to Verizon, get a 100 gigabyte hotspot. It's just a little over my budget right now. About 120 bucks a month, but I'd have fiber optic, and I would have 100 gigabytes hotspot. I got 10 right now, so. And the hotspot's what allows me to live stream, so. Alright, you gotta really pick your spot out here. Frogger. actually a great store, man. Premier Wine and Spirits. For morning drink there. Looks like we just had our first dead zone there. You're gonna get them when I'm moving around on the e-bike. It'd be different if I was walking in a smaller area, but covering some ground here, so any dead zones there are out there, I'm gonna run into them. Video always comes back, so the worst I've seen was a 30 second long dead zone. Got the text box up too if anybody wants to jump in and say hello. I missed my turn. There we go. Anybody wants to jump in and say hello, I've got a visual on the chat box here. Good day just to sort of bop around and then wander too far from home base, because these clouds look like they're ready to dump at any moment. I was considering trying to go downtown today, but that's the reason why I didn't. If I'm going to switch over to Verizon, I might as well squeeze my money's worth out of this 10 gigabytes that hotspot Spectrum's got me with. If I get that 100 gigabyte, you're going to be hard pressed to use that up. Outback Steakhouse. It's a good place to eat. It's been a while. A lot of the businesses have just moved north. These all used to be right down the street from me. Now they're slowly but surely migrating north for some reason. Better watch out, they got live music here. They got the music pumping through the speakers. I forgot about that. From that before some sort of copyright thing pops up on me. A very tricky place to cross right here, especially this time of day on a Sunday. But Trader Joe's packing them in. they're moving them bouquets of flowers. Take it from me, when Mom's gone, you're gonna wish she was still around, man. So appreciate her every minute you got her. Many good years with my ma, that's for sure. She could really whip up a good meal. Clouds are getting darker and darker. But I know plenty of places I can duck under if I have to. And there they are, Spectrum. Spectrum! Screwing up my blizzard can, they can't figure it out. A cool little spot in here. Uh-oh, the music, I forgot. You gotta have your head on a swivel driving around here. Target over here. Just asking for it, Dave. Must be a sale. I doubt that music is coming in that loud. It used to be Beds or Us, whatever they call it. Bed Bath and Beyond. They're gone. All right, sigh of relief there. Survived that little traffic craziness back there. One of these days they're going to come up with a way for you to catch the aromas on the videos, because man, it is smelling great right here next to the Carrabba's Italian Grill. carry mine under my armpit. Imagine that, $3,000 for a lawnmower. Holy cow. Wonder who has to put all. Birds are loving it here. Yeah, they just came up over the weekend. Isn't that lovely? Plants and all. Give a lot of that rapid growth. Copyright issue yet, but I don't want to risk it. Another empty parking lot and another casualty of the economy. Christmas tree shop. So it was a cool store. There's so many stores that sort of were knockoffs when they came out. Home Goods, I think, was the first knockoff. That was it for the Christmas tree shop. Living in this area for over 35 years, so I've survived this long. Pretty sure I got the road across here. Well done, because it'll come out like a rock. That's probably where they got the name. The first burger was like a rock.
Wait.
Alright. These are tricky, these throughway ramps. I think I'm just gonna... over this side because I'm about to go into the 290 throughway, and that side is always a swamp, more like a lake. This side is usually pretty dry. nasty gas prices creeping up again. Oh man. 350. It's a good thing they don't price our groceries that way, right? And then the 0.9 after, don't you wonder about that? Motel kind of place here. It's kind of neat. Gotta get my heart rate down after all that traffic. Ooh. Can hear them bumps. Take a little ride around Innkeeper's Lane, this is called. A break from the traffic. Time does to these roads, man. They get cracked, busted up. So let's head for the smooth pavement of the Sleep Inn. I feel like I'm riding on a cloud here. Brown is going to turn to green real fast. It's already beginning to do. get up to and live stream is the falls. I haven't done that yet. It's just a little too chilly yet. Just starting to get into the 70-degree weather. Mostly like today it's just over 60 right now. Pretty decent wind and clouds, you know, obscuring that nice warm sun. Car mats, no cars. Where are they all? Oh, they're all up front. This must have been where they had all the electric vehicles, probably, right? Tell you what, I've got nothing against electric vehicles. I just think they have a ways to go. Especially here in Buffalo, where we have had our times. You get one of those blizzards, people are stuck for a day or two on the thruway or wherever, and they got to keep their cars running at least enough to keep themselves warm. We've had that happen I don't know how many times. And that's where you're going to run into trouble with an electric vehicle. Battery that does not work good in the cold to begin with. They improve those batteries, maybe they'll have something. Slow cruise on the sidewalk. It's a little too busy out there on that Niagara Falls Boulevard right now. Get a red light, I'm going to get out here. Take the rest of the way to the Home Depot Plaza here. Cooking something good. Just have a hot dog roast going on. Let's check it out. Probably demoing the grills would be my guess. pretty flowers back there. Sky is getting blacker and blacker, man. A little worried here. It'll be the same thing tomorrow, apparently. Spectrum service call is coming. I'm going to tell the guy right out, I don't think you're going to be able to fix it. 4 people, 4 service calls from Spectrum. This will be number 5. You just got to scratch up the dough and get Verizon, man. It's about 120 bucks a month, 100 gigabytes of hotspot, man. That'd be great. On some real long rides with that. As far as the mobile live streaming, anyway. Probably go all the way up to Lake Ontario with that. Not have to worry about taking much of a bite out of it. I've learned about parking lots, man. You gotta be careful. People pull right, they back right out into you. Haven't had it happen yet. Close. Heading for the escape hatch. They got a cool little bike trail. It's not very well maintained, but I have not had pancakes in a long, long time. Waffles, yes. Pancakes, no. Out of this parking lot, is there? Always looking for that escape hatch. Just found it. There we are. Amherst raising their taxes 11%. Gotta fix some of these crumbling roads, man. Never-ending battle around here. The salt just eats these roads up, and then you get the ice, water freezing into ice, it blows them apart. holding pattern here for the southern guys. The sidewalks are brutal. Oh. What you should do is just get rid of all this extra space in between here and make a nice big fat bike lane. You got a beautiful one on Niagara Street going all the way into downtown. Did that exact thing. We've got a whole bunch of that useless curb space. Nice 2-lane bike lane in there. Yellow vest along with me when I do a little naked riding out in that traffic without it. Okay, you should be smelling the hot dogs right about now. Just broiling hot dogs is the smell of the moment. And that's where they make them, Ted's, man. It's a great place. If you ever go there, tell them to burn it. Burn it. Sometimes they in there in a hurry. It's just my opinion. Uh-oh, big bump. It's too bad. Anderson's here. Ooh, yeah. Great burger. Great soft ice cream, great burgers. Probably really good chicken. I just don't eat much chicken. So I make it myself. Too many people who got sick eating chicken. 5 bank ballots. Someone married. Wow. Example of a guy who could have backed out into me. He had his reverse lights on and there's no way he could have saw me. Sometimes you gotta take the back way, right? There we are. Used to be able to dance like that, believe it or not. Whoever came up with that, man. Little dead zone there. Looks like I'm going to hit the bike trail. I just don't know which way to toss up here. Do I head to the river? Yeah, why not? It's gonna be a little chillier down there, I'm afraid, but
guys, time to go.
Niagara Falls Boulevard.
A little ride through Ellicott Creek Park. Eventually I'm going to get Verizon. I have a feeling it's just going to be better all around. Just about equals up to so far. I just posted a video of my hay-bike cityscape after the snow ride. Minute video or minute or something. It just shows it was just covered with snow. I had to use a air compressor, which worked quite nicely, and I just blew all the snow off of it. It was all packed in there. I want to see what that looked like. It's pretty cool. I just posted that one. Few more miles to go. We'll down to the stream in Tonawanda down there in the city of Niagara. Road. This will take us right down to the river path. And it did get green in a hurry. That these trees all look like they were dead a couple weeks ago. And the debate continues, which side of the road to ride on. Some say ride into traffic, some say ride with it. Done a little bit of both, but I think I mostly stick to riding with it. long as I've got a decent shoulder like. Creek there, off to the right, notorious for flooding. Been along this stretch quite a few times, and somewhere along here you pick up, it's the most amazing smell of cupcakes baking or something. I haven't been able to pinpoint where it's coming from, but somebody's baking around the clock, man. It just smells like heaven. Not at that spot yet, but it won't be too long. That Elka Creek is going to be full of kayakers. It's a little windy today for it. All sorts of boathouses and docks. Mostly owned, I think, by the people who live across the street from it. Of course, you can get out to the canal and then out to the lake. Just from this particular Elka Creek, whatever you want to call it, inlet to Lake Erie. Actually, the Niagara River. I always get the two confused. Lake Erie is a little bit southwest, but the river looks so wide at the point down by city of Tonawanda is. The river looks so wide it might as well be like a Lake Erie. It looks like a lake along the river.
Anyways, I'm out walking.
That's one thing I love about this area. I would never be able to move into the desert. There's so much water around here. I'm surprised we're not pipelining it out to Arizona or something by now. I think they had a consideration of doing that, but somebody jumped in and said, nope, keeping our water. Here's where we pick up on the trail, which is a little bit bumpy, so I'm going to take it a little bit slow here. Never-ending battle between the tree roots creeping under the trails and the people who repave the trails. That's what most of these bumps are. They're tree roots trying to pry up that pavement. You hit them too hard, man. bike that I'm riding is a Hay Bike Cityscape, and I like it because it looks like a bicycle. It's not one of those big fat tire. Nothing wrong with those. But I think they're going to start cracking down on these bike trails on the electric bikes. And those are probably the first ones they're going to crack down on, because they can really zip along like motorcycles. And at first glance, you really almost can't tell this is an electric bike until you spot the batteries. Which is exactly why I bought it a couple of years ago. I said, yeah, they're going to be cracking down on these things one of these days. I want to at least have a chance to not stand out in terms of being an obvious looking electric bike anyway. I love the seat post battery, where it seems, I don't know how they figured that design out, but you slide the battery down the seat post and you strap a spare one on the bike rack on the rear. I can get a 100-mile range on a nice day. And I'm an inch away from doing the video on how I converted this bike to 48 volts. This bike actually sells retail as a 36 volt bike, but it's capable of 48 as well. The display accommodates 48 volts, and you just get way better mileage, and you get a little extra power too for getting up hills. It's just a matter of wiring a junction in, and I'm going to make a video real soon, because I'm going to replace the wires I've used for my junction. They're a little too stiff. So I'm going to redo that junction, and when I do, got the wire ready, and I'll make a video and show you how to do it. It's real simple. The nice thing about the display is you can switch it back and forth between 36 and 48, so still use your 36 volt battery for short rides, and switch it over to 48 volts when you want to go for long rides, real long rides. Getting close to the river now. Somehow it has not rained. I have no idea how. These clouds are really looking like they're ready to just start dumping. So I'll probably just take a little ride around the city of Tonawanda and then call it a wrap. Head home and do a little grilling of my own. Some good golf on today too. I'm not a huge golf nut, but daylight today is kind of fun.
Hello.
Hiya. A couple of nice ladies just passed by, but I had the camera pointed at the river. At the creek, I mean. Got 12,640 miles on this bike right now. In less than a little over 2 years. How you doing? I did replace the gears at 10,000 miles because they were getting a little bit noisy, but they still had plenty of life left in them if I had to keep going with them. They're just getting noisy. They're made out of nylon, and you can see where they were chipped a little bit, and it's not uncommon. It's basically how they wear. new ones now are, of course, whisper quiet. You can't hear anything. Of course, for the purpose of making videos, I've tried to get every little rattle and shake out of this bike that I can. And it's running quieter than it's ever run. Even over bumps, which is great. We're coming up on the river now. These old train bridges, man. They're still in operation. Guy on the left has already got leaf blower hysteria, walking around that flag stair with the leaf blower. Grass, I mean, after winter time, the grass just grows, sprouts like mad, and then sometime around June it slows down. Gateway Harbor area here of Tonawanda. This is where the town of Tonawanda and the city of Tonawanda and city of North Tonawanda merged together. There's a bridge between the two of them here. And good old Ralph Wilson. He's the owner. He used to be the owner of the Bills till he passed away. But with all the money that he stored up over the years, he's putting in all these cute little parks and recreational areas, which is cool. So, cross over the bridge here and we'll be in the city of Tonawanda. Niagara Falls is beautiful, but man, the city of Niagara Falls is a wreck right now. Years and years of just doing what they do up there, pocketing the money, I guess. I think one of the mayors got in big trouble for embezzlement. Can't tell you the name of the guy because I don't know, but they've got the casino up there, sucking the life out of all the local businesses. I don't know what they're doing with the proceeds from the tax money from the casinos. They should be rebuilding it. I know that they're doing a lot around the parks, the falls parks, but actually done a real nice job around there revamping it, and people have to rediscover it now, because when you go over there, everybody just goes to the Canadian side because it's like a It's like Disneyland over on the other side. They've got it all really full of excitement and all sorts of vendors and souvenir shops and eateries. And on the American side, it's pretty much just a park, which is nice. But then after that, there's not much. There's one street, I think it's Old Paul Street, that's kind of built up, but still got a ways to go up there to get caught up with the Canadian side as far as tourism goes, and it's just a shame because, man, they could really just be printing money up there. The amount of people that go through there. North Tonawanda here. I was up here last week, and that's when my 5 gigabytes of hotspot ran out. On video, and all of a sudden it started going schizo, and I didn't realize it. Old kind of fishing village kind of looks to it. Riviera Theater, man, this thing is old. Let's see who's playing here today. Marquee. World's most authentic tribute to ZZ Top, ZZKC, huh? America's favorite experience, best friend's girl. Kim Mitchell. I think U2 played in there once, if I'm not mistaken, long time ago. I could be wrong. I think that's one of the places they played when they were just starting out. Nice thing about this, I gotta show you the cruise control that I made for this bike. A allows me to go at slow speeds like this. I'm going less than 5 miles an hour. Which you could never really do trying to hang onto that thumb drive. So a little bit of Velcro and a little bit of ingenuity, I've come up with a really cool little cruise control for it. There's another video I got to get around to making. Like mothers are home cooking because I don't see too many people taking their mothers out today. A lot of open tables at those restaurants.
When they get to the car.
Got these little souvenir shops like this, you know. They're cool. Not sure why they're all closed today.
Yeah, I know, but it's Mother's Day. I'm gonna give her presents from her dogs. Give it to me later. From her dogs.
Are you at Primo? Oh, where are you at?
Nice happy family with their moms there. Cross over the bridge this time. A little bit off the road here. It's pretty cool. What's this here? It's an honor roll of honor, and it looks like Tonawanda's sons, they gave all in the World War. So that's World War I right there. Wow, incredible. 1917, 1918. One thing I count my lucky stars. I have never had to be on a battlefield, and I'll tell you what, thank God for those who have been able to do that. Scary thought, waking up and finding yourself getting shot at. This is the Tonawanda side of the bridge. I'll take a little ride around here and then I'll probably wrap things up here for a Sunday afternoon. Save the trip to downtown Buffalo for another time. I'm going to get down to East Aurora as well. It's a really cool little... been in quite a few movies, East Aurora, Christmas movies in particular. We're up this way, man. Drop in and check out East Aurora, because Vidler's is really cool. It's one of those 5 and dime type toy. It's like a toy store, but you know, they've got everything in there. Atomic Barbershop. Pow! You never know, right? Sounds like the kind of thing I might do. Take a visit to the Atomic Barbershop. Cross the Grand Island Bridge in a snowstorm, it'd be nothing. And that was one wild ride that day. It had to be done. I said you can check out the bike in that video I just posted after the ride, the snow ride. Used to be a road, but they knocked it out. They put this nice little sort of park area in here. It's kind of nice. And I think I'm going to wrap up the stream under the pavilion here. Riding around here the other night and the sky looked so beautiful, man. The blue, the shade of blue that the sky was outrageous. That's when I ran out of my hotspot. The video was coming out real crummy. I mean, I kept the video, I'm not going to delete it, but you can see the ending of it. Last 20 minutes was just going wacko. So anyway, folks, hey, thanks for stopping in, and I look forward to, I love doing these, so I'm sure I'll do as many as I can as time goes on and take some nice long trips. And so this is 4K Walk and Ride, Buffalo live stream mobile. Checking out for a Sunday afternoon. Take care, guys. Love y'all.